So, as of this night, when all this is being recorded, there were weddings that had to be made between 4 and 8. Why? Because 8 o'clock starts the Gzeira. You can't have more than 50 people. So someone calls me up and he said his kallah is hysterical. I'll change in details a little bit to hide the identity, but more or less this is the story. It's been about 10 months, this engagement, because the chas and kallah wanted the perfect place to get married. The gorgeous hall. The beautiful spring night. Of course, you can't predict the weather 10 months before, but whatever. The right band, the right singer, the right fireworks by the chuppah, the music, the Shkachach Yerushalayim, Tishkach Yemini, before the breaking of the glass, the perfect wedding. They were looking so forward to it. Tzedakah that they gave beforehand. And now they had to do a rush wedding between 4 and 8 because you can't have more than 50 people? Well, what happened? What is Hashem doing to me? And this kallah was quite depressed. She said, what is Hashem doing to me? What would you do if you get a call like that? My daughter is a kallah. She wants to speak to you. She wants to know why she has to get married between 4 and 8 o'clock. And everyone has to come running and leaving because the world's coming to an end, or at least coming to a difficult, thin part of the tightrope. So I said to her, tell me the reason Hashem is doing it to me. I don't know. I do know one thing. That from the second you were born, it was understood this was going to be your wedding. No, but tell me something I can hold on to. Hashem, help. Tell me something to tell her. And my phone, I get a beep. I normally don't answer beeps when I speak to kallahs before chuppahs, who are wondering why Hashem is doing it to them. And it was my son calling, and I said, yeah. So he said to me, listen, my menahel, yeah, he asked me about a certain story you said. Which story? He asked me about a certain... Can you tell me the details again? I should have said, well, I'm talking to this kallah right now. I said, no, I'll tell you the details of the story. And thank you, Rabbeinu Shalom. And I told my son, thank you for being the shliach of Hashem. My son had no clue what I was talking about, but he's used to me saying things that he has no clue what I'm talking about. I said, I want to tell you a story. Shraga Feivel Mendelovich is on the subway, or near the subway, and he picks up a kid playing stickball on the street, says, you look like a Jewish face, why don't you come learn at yeshiva? To make a long story short, he comes to learn at Tarvadas. His family is not very happy about it. There's a Zayda that is happy about it. The kid is a genius, comes very close. He's 10 years old. They're learning Mishnayos. Shraga Feivel says, whoever gets the Gemara, this Perik and Mishnayos Baal Peh, chocolate. Those days, chocolate was not pashut. Chocolate. Gewaldig. A chocolate. Kid was up a whole night reviewing. Next night, gewaldig. Chocolate. And he knew the Mishnayos Baal Peh. There were 10 kids who knew it. Rav Shraga Feivel looked into his bag. He had 9 chocolates. One short. One chocolate short. Remind me tomorrow. The kid was like, oh no, why does this happen to me? Listen to me. Remind me tomorrow, okay? Come to me for the chocolate. Kid was embarrassed to come to Rav Shraga Feivel tomorrow, the next day for the chocolate. Rav Shraga Feivel apparently had forgotten about it. And this kid was angry, and his mother said to him, why are you so angry? Because the rabbis are liars! They're liars, that's what they are! You see, the mother said, I told you. The kid said he's not going back to school anymore. The next day he said, well, the rabbi did say I should remind him. He went back. Not only did he go back, he wound up becoming one of the closest Talmidim of Rav Shraga Feivel, was sent off to a certain town, created beautiful moistus there. Fast forward, half a century later, had a massive heart attack. Doctors said they don't think he's going to make it, he's in a coma, he's on a respirator. Family is standing around crying. The Muslim says, he moved. What? No, he lifted a finger as if to say, wait, one second, just don't write me off yet. The doctor said, you're imagining things. We're not imagining. Took a while. We were able to wean him off the respirator. He's up and around. He says, I have another 15 years. I think that's the story, another 15 years. I said to him, how do you know? What happened? He said, Rav Shraga Feivel came to me in a dream, and he said, don't I owe you? I want to ask you something. Never in the history of America since the Yidden are here since after the war, their chas and kallah have to get married the way you're getting married tonight. Hashem has a reason. You think He doesn't owe you? You think He's not going to give you back this simcha? You think it's not going to come to you at one point in your life? What do you think? You think He's going to forget? A person has a certain amount of simcha down here in this world. A lot of it gets exhausted by the wedding. Sometimes Agmas Nefesh as well. Trust me. Trust me, chas and kallas that got married tonight. Exciting? Hashem is going to give it to you. And He may give it to you when you really need it. Don't worry about it. We don't know what, when, where. We don't have to know what, when, where.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.